Hey everybody, welcome back to the Alphacraft server. We are here in my little base where I've been adding a few things. We'll maybe get round to those, but first things first. I've been growing these trees, and as you can see there were little dirt patches next to them. I had flowers, that's the word, and thus now have 4 bees, 4 bee nests, and thus was able to procure a large supply of honey so far. Also some honeycomb coming in there, and these two are doing honey as well. So there are a couple of advancements I wish to get, which is why I have little health. First of all, we're going to eat a pufferfish. I may have already done this, but it will take me down to half a heart for sure. And then I think there's one where you stay on half a heart for a minute or so, or 2 minutes, we'll see. And then there is cure yourself drinking honey, and then there's one that's drinking 100 bottles of honey. So we're going to go and try and get all those in quick order, and then I'll show you around what few things are going on that we've got here now. So let me just have a quick snap of friendly pufferfish. Just let ourselves dribble down to a swirly half heart, and then hang around for a bit. Right, we're out on half heart. Oh, and it's gone. So we shouldn't heal up as ever at this point, but we'll just wait. Maybe I'll fast forward you through this as it goes along. There we go, half heart life. Now we can drink a thing to cure it, and we get a miracle drink. And yep, now I'm gonna have to drink the rest of these, so you're definitely not gonna let you watch that one. Okay, we're down to I think the last 3 or 4, depending if I've ever had any honey before, which I don't think I have. I do kind of feel like the nausea effect should happen if you drank that many honey in one go, but here we go with the last few. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Now, looks like somebody's already beaten me to it, so I don't probably got a trophy for that one, but nevertheless, I do have some trophies. Now I'll just fill up these with some of the spare bottles, and I'll take you to where I do have trophies. This currently is the trophy room. It's a bit threadbare. We've only got the original one that almost everybody got, except for the people who threw it away. And I have this one, which is called Waterbed, and I got for spending an entire day or something. Wait, look, actually, you should tell us in the thing. A water for sleep with the fishes, which I think was for spending an entire day underwater. Minecraft day, possibly. Anyway, other things that are going on, and we'll get to that down there in a bit. I've started a bit of a storage room here. Got an enchanting setup. That's a little mushroom farm. The iron farm is still going. I've added another villager here and put in farms for all of the 4 meat type, well, apart from rabbits. We'll have to do something about rabbits later on. He's still here. Yeah, that's still working out. Got a bamboo farm going. Just been filling that up. I'll be using as fuel for anything I wish to quickly do. The snowman, bit of netherwort still growing. Cactus, bees we mentioned. And this is a melon and pumpkin farm, which is probably full up. Okay. And I need to do something about that because it is going far too well. If you have a little pop under here. Actually, no, I think we've almost finished tidying up. So it was almost backed up a few ways. Now, other things I've managed to find around here. Take them in a series of going down. Down here we have a skeleton farm. which also sadly seemed to be double as a glow squid spawning chamber. I did try and fix that. You there? No. By building an actual squid farm under here. I don't know how well it's doing. I haven't checked in a while. Stacking a bit of those squid. I'll grab those. So that is working. They are spawning, but I can't stop them spawning in the skeleton farm. It seems that when I read the now unofficial wiki, it said they won't spawn on. They only spawn on stone blocks from the overworld, and that turns out to be wrong. They just spawn below the Y level, and you can't stop them. I don't know though. Perhaps if I put slabs in, we'll have to see if that works. That might weird out the farm. Then we have a spider spawner under here. See if I can. Lost that. Pick it up later. As you can see, I've got my traditional lighting system. Feathered hole with something else. It was lucky because I came in need of some string recently for what we need to do next. Let me just go and see if that came through. It did. Now in the background of a couple of scenes, shots, you may have seen a row of armour like this. This is it's actually part of an advancement. You have to cover all 6 of these with all 6 forms of armour. So the 6th form is ancient netherite armour. So that means looking for netherite in the nether. And I think I'm probably going to be doing it with TNT, but I don't really have a source of much gunpowder currently. So the sort of farms you can use are obviously a straightforward creeper farm. I believe Indian Spectrum have already started one of those, and I've done those relatively recently on a couple of SMPs, so not down for it. But you can also get it from doing a raid farm because of all the witches. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work because we're on paper and it may affect things, but I'm going to make a raid farm. And for that, I need all of this, and we need to pop over to somewhere in the nether. And thankfully, someone slept, which means when we get there, it should be daytime. Here we are then in the nether, where I have an unlit portal that I have not yet gone through. So we're going to go through together to find out what's on the other side. What should be there, at least, is, depending how high we end up, and we are pretty high up here in the nether, so that should help us out of getting a surface portal. We should be near an ocean and we should be near a pillager tower. I don't know how far we'll be from either, but let's find out together. Well, that's decent. Oh, we've got a thing. We've got Mesa. Now the pillager tower should be over this way. So let's go and have a quick shufty. If there is actually one. Bring a bed, but at least there are sheeps. Did I bring a bed? I did bring a bed. More forward thinking than I thought I would be. Right, I'll get back to you when I've bounced my way over here. Shortcut. And there it is. Lovely. So, I think I'll just run past it. I've already got the advancement for running through one, so I'm not getting anything there, but it's always interesting to see how they're doing. Ouch. Oh, we must have got bullet piercing on there. Fortunate, because I was hoping to get the advancement for blocking shot. Some of the other guys can. But he's got. No, same. For you. There we go. Leave shot his friend. Okay, then here we are. But by our pillager thing. Now, this raid farm needs to be built in a certain location, at least 70 blocks away from any land. And I'm standing on a bit that is I can easily remove, and that would remove all of the land in the area that would be in the way if I put it just behind me a little bit, and so within easy reaching distance of the pillager tower. Now, this is a farm by someone called Ian XO4, and there is absolutely no reason for me to show me how to build this, because the tutorial he did is so good. It's, you know, almost perfect. So I'm just going to build this in a time lapse, and then we'll come back to it when I'm done. Well, I think everything has been set up. I hope it's been set up correctly. I do need to remove those blocks in the middle of there, but you can do that in a second, and then I'll have to go over there and get some bad omen and come back and start this all going, and hopefully it works. Now, I made the adjustments for running on paper because apparently if you do with the original design, then all of the Ravagers and their riders pop out the top and end up down, well, anywhere, all over the place. I discovered when I did test it beforehand. But there is changes, and I've made those to the chamber at the top, which should prevent that happening. But there's always a chance I got it wrong, or indeed any other parts of it. So we're going to go. I'm going to break that, go over there, get Bad Omen, and see how things go. Just break these first. Don't need to be standing in there. Don't know what that did. Have to dispense some things. That dispenses that. That dispenses that. Now, we don't have quite the best sword we need, but hopefully we do. So let's go get Bad Omen. Hopefully there is a guy over there with his blankie. Okay, we've got Bad Omen. Let's get out of here. Go the safe way without breaking too much of my shoes. Right, over here we have to rush up to the top of the thing. Big snack on the way. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're being attacked. That worked. I need to get up here and get in. And here. Get this. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look offline and see if anything went weirdly wrong. Okay, so the good news is the farm definitely works. The bad news is it sometimes stops, and I'm not entirely sure. It might be a paper thing. It's very time-based, I guess, because let me turn and look. As you slash, you set off triggers that change the villagers, so they move the village up. And also shift the floor. So if things aren't quite in the right place at the right time, I think sort of the raid fails. Now I've got Bad Omen, and I'm going to... Right, that light is actually the flashing thing, the time for timing, how quickly you slash at the armor stands in there to do the signalling. So we're going to try and do that and see how well it goes. Now as soon as I jump up out of here, I should trigger the raid. I have to get up there before it's 3/4 ready. So let's go, and then get in place, and I'm going to start an auto clicker because that seems to be the best way to do this. There we go, and hopefully this will kick a raid off. There we go. Here we have the others. Everybody comes in. This is the point where it can fail. Nope, kept going. We'll leave it running for a bit and see how well this goes. I'll see if I can get 100 levels, which might be a nice thing to do. I think there's an achievement for that. Okay, we're running about 7 minutes before it decided to stop on its own, so I don't know if that's just a paper thing or whatever, but we do tend to get quite a lot of stuff in that time period. That's kind of overloaded. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but we do have some redstone. We got some fair amount of whatchamacallit, emeralds. So I mean, it decently works. I think it's working enough for me to be happy, I guess. And right, let's move on to other stuff because it's a bit dreary and rainy now. I brought everything back from the raid farm now, spread everything around where I put it, but this is currently the stock of totems of undying I have, so I think I'm going to sell these over at spawn, put up a quick pop-up shop, and probably 2 for a diamond, or 4 for a shulker box, because I've only got the 1 shulker box currently, I haven't been to the end at all. So that might get some for us, which would help us. Because otherwise it's going to take me, well, it is going to take me 2 trips to get everything over there because I've only got 1 shulker box. Probably 3 trips actually, because I also need to build something for the store. Not going to be a massive one, probably some chests and a sign. The Mott Dibloth's Bog Off pop-up totem shop. 2 diamonds for 1 totem, plus you get a free token, or 1 shulker for 2, plus 2 free. Okay, that should all work. And next up, I guess, let's wrap this up with the episode of the question, or possibly even the question of the episode, whichever way around it goes. This one from last time, which is Secret Santa's, episode 3, was by Susie, who said, "Villagers are so uncooperative. I bet one of the alphas found your missing friends wandering around, a long way away. That is an incredible gift. Presumably my friend in my Secret Santa. Congrats. Happy New Year." Happy New Year to everybody who celebrated, and I hope it's going well so far. Now, as for missing villagers, I fear it is not going to be a happy ending for them. The area around where they left is somewhat dangerous. I mean, one of the villager patrols that came near there was, I only found one of them left freezing to death in some powdered snow, so I don't know if villagers are any better at travelling through that. And the only other alpha who lives near me is Beard, who's just over on the other side. Most of the other alphas went off to the south of the hole. But that's it for this episode, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now. This week, I have mostly been killing illagers.